Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm your host Ryan Renfro, and today we are joined by women's golfer Lindsey Harrison. Lindsey, thank you so much for coming in and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, like I said, you're a golfer here at Troy, Division I athlete. Just my first question to get us going today, what got you playing golf? What it is about golf that attracted you to the sport?
Well, my dad started playing when he was younger, and I kind of just went out and played with him when I was younger. I played a bunch of other sports too, but at a certain point he was like, you've got to figure out what you really want to focus on, and golf was really my main sport since middle school, I'd say.
Gotcha. What other sports did you play?
Soccer, football, basketball, softball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it about golf that you thought, like, it's so much better than all these other sports?
It's not even that. It's just it was a lot easier for me to play.
Gotcha.
I understood it a lot better.
And that brings me to another question. What's the best way? Because not everyone understands golf. Because I know that for me, it's like a mental thing. You know, if I hit a bad shot, it affects me for the rest of the game. So what is it about golf that you understand that makes it so easy to understand?
It's just you've got to prepare yourself first of all. Like once you do hit bad shots, you've got to learn how to, finish it out and figure out how to keep yourself going. And it takes a long time, but at a certain point, it starts getting a little easier for you.
Gotcha. So when you do hit that bad shot, what's the first thing you tell yourself? I mean, not saying you hit bad shots, but
we all do. No, just calm down mainly. You can do this. You've done it plenty of times.
Gotcha. Now, you're from Panama City, Florida, correct?
Yes.
Talk about what it was like. I've always thought it'd be awesome to grow up next to the beach. What was it like growing up on the beach?
It was a lot of fun. It's a lot different. People would say that if you live there, you go to the beach all the time, but you really don't. I mean, there's so many tourists there all the time. But I'm really glad because I love being near the water, and it's really nice to just drive by and look at the waves.
Mm-hmm. So when did you start playing? What age did you?
I started playing when I was 7.
7. So
yeah.
Awesome. So your days consisted of going to the beach and playing golf and going to school, I guess?
Yeah, summer, yeah.
Awesome. So with that being said, growing up, how was the transition for you? I know a lot of times, and we talked about this before we started, but a lot of times the transition from high school to college can be somewhat difficult for high school students coming into college. So talk about your transition coming from Panama City to Troy, Alabama.
It was definitely different. There's a lot more traffic, and it's such a big city, well, more a big town, but in coming to this smaller town, it's a lot different. I mean, I'm glad there's no traffic, but it's a huge change for me.
Yeah, there's no waves to look at,
no.
Unfortunately. We do have that pond that
over
way.
there, yeah.
So, but talk about your experience since then, since coming to Troy. What have you loved about Troy University? How's that been for you?
I just love the atmosphere, the people, because coming from a bigger town, you don't really know a lot of people that are there, and then being here, the people are just really nice, and they're actually here to stay. They're not just coming and going, and I've just learned that the people here are pretty courteous.
And now you're a Division I athlete, a Troy Trojan. Talk about what that means. What is it? 'Cause it's awesome. It sounds. I wish I could say I'm a Division I athlete. You're a Division I athlete. Talk about that. What's it feel like to be a D1 athlete?
It's definitely an accomplishment of mine. I really enjoy it. It's especially having a team behind me. It's new because golf is an individual sport. So having these girls, it's like having sisters, and it's just a lot of fun. Something I haven't done.
That brings up a good point. The golf, like you said, is an individual sport. How important is it to have, you're a D1, like I said, a D1 athlete now, you've got all these teammates. What's it like to have that camaraderie on this golf team?
Yeah, it's definitely helped me a lot because normally I just go out and practice by myself, but now I have 8 other girls that I can go out and be competitive with and actually just get into that mode and not, just go to a tournament and try to do your best. You have 8 other girls to go out and try to beat. Yeah.
And do you guys hang out at all after practice and whatnot?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're all really good friends. It's a lot of fun.
What kind of things do y'all usually do?
Well, in Troy, mainly we just get together in our little facility and we just have fun. We just play golf all the time. We hang out, watch movies, stuff like that.
You guys go to the movie theater a lot?
Mainly we just have all of them over at an apartment, have pizza and stuff like that.
Oh, pizza is like I love
great.
pizza.
It's great.
That's my feel-good food.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni?
Yeah.
Awesome. I actually had a pizza last night.
Really?
And guess what was on top of it?
What?
Pepperoni.
It's
and
almost
some cheese. You know, you gotta have
Oh,
the
yeah, you
cheese,
gotta have
obviously.
cheese.
Although have you ever eaten? This is a really weird question, but have you ever eaten a pizza without the cheese?
No.
Maybe it's just me. When I was a kid, I used to do that all the time.
Yeah, you
I
just
would take the
didn't like
cheese,
it.
like literally take the cheese off the pizza, and it was just straight dough. But anyway, we'll get back to you and back to the golf team. Talk about how this season's been for you guys so far.
Well, I mean, we just started. We've only had one tournament, but so far, we only lost one, so it's, we're just kind of getting used to it and just trying to get back into things right now.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned your dad earlier. Does your family come and support you at all this season?
Yeah, as much as they can. The closer, the better.
Yeah.
They own a business, so it's hard for them to leave, but when they can, they're here.
How often do you get to go home?
Once I'm out of season, pretty often, but in season, I don't have much time.
Gotcha. And we also talked about this before the interview a little bit, and I wanted to ask you, what is it like the main, like just one day of working out in golf? What kind of workouts do you guys go through? Because I've always wondered that myself.
Yeah. I mean, we'll start off with a drill, maybe run a ladder or just kind of warm up, and then we'll go into abs normally, lots of abs. We'll do some upper body, definitely some lower body, then cardio. And we do everything everyone else does, just try not to do as much weight, more reps.
Do you enjoy the workouts?
I do. I normally didn't work out before I came here, but I've learned that it helps. I've gotten a lot of distance.
What's your favorite workout of all time? Like abs or?
Definitely abs.
Why do you like abs so much?
Because I just want the results.
Those are so painful. Those are like the worst one.
I know.
Like abs.
Well, I'm not a runner, obviously.
Oh no, me neither. I can sprint like 100 yards fast, but after that, if it's 101 yards, no chance, man. No chance.
No.
But so how often now? I do want to go back to the team hanging out, outside of, away from the course. Can you kind of talk a little bit more about like the closeness of this team and what you've enjoyed? How I guess my question is, how has that helped your transition to college? Like having a solid group of friends and teammates to rely on.
Yeah, it's definitely made it a lot easier for me because I'm an only child. So coming here and I have nobody, and my best friend is here too, but having these girls here has been a big help for me. And they're kind of like my big sisters in a way, and it makes everything a lot easier for you because you have people to talk to. You don't have to go out and make friends. They're just already there for you. And it's nice to have.
That's awesome. That's good to hear, because I know, like I said earlier, a lot of times people come from high school to college, and that transition can be somewhat difficult. But that's awesome. You have a group of friends and teammates to rely on.
Definitely.
And at this point, we're going to get into some fun questions. Not that the other questions weren't fun, but I like to call these the funny questions, I guess you can call them. But starting off, what's your favorite movie?
Since I'm a golfer, I guess I'm obligated to say Caddyshack.
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen it. Is that Adam Sandler?
No.
Oh man, that was a shot in the dark.
I don't know his name, but.
What's it about? What's that movie about? Golf?
It's about golf normally.
Awesome. Do you know who's in that movie?
No, I don't know his name. He's in a couple movies.
Is it Jim Carrey?
No, it's not Jim Carrey.
I know my movies, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite food to eat? Maybe a pregame meal that you like to eat?
Well, since I'm from Florida, I really like shrimp a lot. I love anything with shrimp in it.
I've been to a few places in Panama City. Captain Jack's, I think, the all-you-can-eat buffet.
The buffet.
I'm a
so
huge
good.
crab leg fan.
Oh,
Alaskan snow crab might be my favorite of all time.
It's a great place.
So is shrimp your favorite food?
Definitely.
Definitely. That's my little brother. My little brother Tony. That's his. Anywhere we go, if there's shrimp on the menu, he's getting it.
It's all. Yep.
What about your favorite music? Your favorite genre of music to listen to?
I listen to a lot of different kinds. My parents are from Oklahoma, so I always listen to country, pop, hip hop.
Country.
In that era. Yeah.
I go back and forth with country.
It depends. It depends on what kind.
Yeah. Who's your favorite artist?
Oh gosh, I like them all, honestly. I don't have one particular artist.
Yeah. Country music now is getting to the point where it's just kind of, I don't know. It's so much different than what it used to be. Yeah. I'm a fan of Billy Currington. Do you know who Billy Currington is?
I do.
Awesome. Well, Lindsey, thank you so much. That wraps our time up here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck this season, and I may have to go get a piece of pizza after this interview. Thank you for tuning in as well. Be sure to stick around as we preview what's coming up over the next week here on Trojan Sports Now. Go Trojans.